Today, I'll tell you one of the most terrifying and mysterious family secrets of the 19th century. In a small town in France, a young woman from an aristocratic family was imprisoned in a room for 25 years. What was her crime, you ask? Was it her beauty or her forbidden love? Get ready to uncover the chilling story of Blanche Monnier, who was forgotten in the darkness for decades. Blanche Monnier was born in 1849 in Poitiers, France, into a wealthy and respected family. Throughout her youth, she was known for her elegance and beauty, drawing much attention in her social circles. Her beauty was so renowned that she became known as the White Lady. But Blanche's life took a drastic turn due to a love that would forever change her fate. Blanche fell in love with a lawyer at a young age, a love that would soon become the turning point of her life. But her mother strongly disapproved of this relationship. Blanche's aristocratic family expected her to marry someone of higher social status. Yet Blanche refused to let go of her love despite her mother's opposition. And it was at this moment that the darkest chapter of her life began. Her mother locked her away in a room to keep her away from society. Blanche Monnier was imprisoned in that room for how long, you ask? A staggering 25 years. Yes, for 25 years she lived isolated from the outside world, locked in a room. At first, it seemed her family was trying to hide her from society, but over time, nobody entered that room, and Blanche's existence was completely forgotten. The door was closed, never to be opened again. No one knew about Blanche's terrible condition until 1901. That is, until an anonymous letter reached the police, exposing the family's horrifying secret. This letter claimed that a woman had been locked up for years in the Monnier household. The police immediately acted and raided the house. What they found inside was utterly horrifying. For 25 years, Blanche had been living in filth and darkness. The windows were shut, the room had no light, and her body had withered away to little more than skin and bones. Yet, despite all this torture, she was still alive. Blanche was immediately taken to the hospital, where she received medical attention. However, the years of physical and psychological torment had taken an irreversible toll on her health. The Monnier family's horrific crime shocked the nation. But what happened to Blanche's mother, the woman responsible for this? Shockingly, she received no punishment. She passed away shortly after being arrested. Blanche's brother, meanwhile, was found unfit to stand trial due to his mental state. Blanche Monnier spent the rest of her life in a mental hospital. The years of torture had broken her mind and body. She passed away in 1913 at the age of 64. Her tragic story remains one of the most terrifying examples of how dark family secrets can fester in silence. Blanche Monnier's story is not just a personal tragedy, but a haunting reminder of societal pressures, family abuse, and the terrifying corners of the human mind. Are you ready to face the dark truths that lurk in stories like this?